first big movie of the year. How does it feel?
It feels good. I know I saw the movie, and I was really pleased with it.
Awesome. Now, how do you feel about people comparing Divergent to The Hunger Games? I mean, is it?
I mean, it's flattering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Hunger Games is a good movie. They're really successful. So, sure, that's a nice comparison.
Do you feel like it puts more pressure on the film?
I mean, kind of. I mean, well, Hunger Games is like one of the highest grossing films last year. But I mean, for Divergent to be successful, we don't need to make that much money or be that big of a film.
All right.
I mean, I'm just glad it's a good film. It's hopefully will do well. I think it will just because people will like it.
Right.
But yeah, I don't feel that much pressure. Maybe the studio does. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I definitely fell in love with the characters. Let's talk about Shailene really quick and how great she does as Triss. How do you think it was so easy for her to like get into that role, and why do you think she just, did you think she fit that part really well?
Totally. I mean, I don't think she doesn't fit any part really well. But she's an actress, that's what she does. So, yeah, I mean, if she wasn't the person helming this film and, being the lead and she really drives the film, drives the story. It's told from Triss's point of view.
Right.
So if it wasn't for her, I don't think the film would be as good.
Do you think she handled the pressure well of such a big movie?
Totally. Yeah. She doesn't really feel pressure. I think she just sort of like goes with it. And she did it brilliantly.
What makes Triss such a good action hero?
That she's vulnerable and she's she's not a badass when she starts out. She's just like a girl who doesn't really have that many strength at first. The only thing that's special about her, I guess, is that she's different.
Right.
But she has the arc in the film that she becomes a badass and then has the power to make those changes.
Yeah. How much training did you guys have to do for this movie?
I didn't have to do any.
You just kind of laid back and watched everyone else train?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was actually a little like, I was looking forward to doing some, but obviously I didn't have to just because I was erudite, I wasn't dauntless.
Right.
So we're from the intelligent faction,
right.
So to like read a few books and stuff.
Right, you were just the smart brother who just kind of.
Yeah.
Now, why is Shailene, like, you meet Shailene, she's got this great energy, but what makes her so laid back, do you think?
Well, she's just very different from anyone else that I've ever met in my life.
Yeah?
Probably, I mean, everyone I think feels that way.
How
she's
so?
Pretty different. Her ideals are different. She just a lot of ways she thinks, acts are just a little bit different, in a good way, and just different. And I think that because of that, pressure doesn't really get to her in the same way it could get to other people. She isn't obsessed with like, oh, I need to be good in this because then I'll, my career will be better or this and that. She's not really worried about that kind of stuff.
Right.
She just sort of like takes whatever's in front of her, does that, and handles it with ease and grace, and that's it.
Yeah, she says when it stops becoming fun, that's when,
Totally.
it's no longer, what she wants to do.
Yeah, that's like such an easy way of thinking about things. But most people don't, like most people are like, this is my career, there'll be tough patches, but I have to power through it. I think Shailene, if she was all of a sudden decided that she didn't like this anymore, she'd have no problem stopping.
Wow.
Like on a dime.
Well, she's going to have to stick around for a while because I believe you guys have some installments to do.
Who knows? Yeah, hopefully.
Are you signed on for a few?
Yeah, we're all signed on to do a lot of movies, for this series. But you never know what's going to happen.
Right.
We have our fingers crossed, and once we all sat in a screening room and watched the first movie, I think we all knew that we might be doing some more films.
Right.
Just because it's a really good movie.
Absolutely. I had a chance to watch it last night. Like I said, the characters are very easy to fall in love with.
Yeah.
Insurgent, are you ready for that?
Yeah, it's an interesting place where my character goes in that story, as well as Allegiant. So I'm really looking forward to it. Luckily, my character stays throughout the whole series, or he's in all the stories, and his arc just continues to grow. And that's what when I signed up for this, I heard about that, and now that I've read the books, I know that
right.
I have a great place to go.
You're like, yes.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm here.
Yeah.